This afternoon, a judge ordered the Louisiana Department of Agriculture to come up with rules to deal with pesticide emergencies. The ruling came on a lawsuit filed by environmental groups against the Agriculture Department and Commissioner Bob Odom. Groups who say the Agriculture Department drags its feet. However, attorneys say the department does have procedures for dealing with such emergencies already. The environmental groups say their lawsuit prodded the department into some kind of action.
We feel that we won the decision, and the commissioner has to come forth with these regulations that he's been under an obligation under the law to do for 9 years. We've waited 9 years for these regulations. We're very sorry that it had to come to this, but it's just time for the commissioner to obey the law like everyone else in the state has to.
The department has always felt as though it had adequate rules in place, particularly when read in conjunction with some 44 pounds of written policies and procedures that we have and the law. But the plaintiffs came along recently and filed a suit, and for the first time we heard someone say that they felt that they were inadequate.
District Judge L.J. Email says he will check in 6 months to see if the department has made the procedures for dealing with pesticide emergencies permanent.
In environmental news tonight, a state judge in Baton Rouge has ordered the state agriculture department to issue rules establishing permanent procedures for dealing with pesticide pollution to water. A series of fish kills across Louisiana like this one were blamed on pesticides used on sugarcane fields. 4 environmental groups say state laws passed 9 years ago required State Agriculture Commissioner Bob Odom to issue the regulations, but he never did.
The State Agriculture Department has begun taking steps to prevent more fish kills like the ones earlier this year across Louisiana. 45 new water monitoring stations will be set up statewide to test for pesticide contamination of waterways. A report by the Agriculture Department says it plans to increase the amount of training given to pesticide sprayers, modify label requirements for pesticides, and increase coordination between state investigating agencies.
New water monitoring stations that do nothing but test for pesticides are being proposed by the Louisiana Department of Agriculture. If the Agriculture Department gets its way, the stations will be set up statewide as part of the response to last summer's fish kills. The 45 proposed pesticide monitoring stations are in addition to 43 stations already set up in sugarcane areas where a number of kills were reported. From July to October, a total of 32 kills were reported, and some 150,000 fish were found dead in 16 parishes. Environmentalists were highly critical of the Agriculture Department's response to those deaths.